All right, everyone. Welcome back. Zero Downside podcast today. This is exciting for me. I'm Dr. Wade McKenna, and as always, we're sponsored by moabtexas.com. Now, the reason this is so exciting to me because regardless of how you feel about someone emotionally or whether you think they're crazy or the usefulness for people and what they accomplish and actions and deeds mean something, I think that I am genuinely excited about the potential for change in our rage against the machine of Western medicine. I've always been a big fan of RFK Jr. I think it'd be really difficult to not be a fan of someone in that family having gone through the things that that family's gone through and how community servant based that RFK's uncle and father were. With that, his inclusion into the new administration and his focus on health is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. If you haven't read his book, The Real Fauci, I encourage you to go read it. You're going to be heartbroken and despondent and hopefully mad because he's annotated it. The facts, the documents are all there. If it wasn't true, there's no way that that stays published, especially with the dramatic move to censor people of free speech. Remember, the truth is the only thing that they feel the need to censor. This book, I think, was changing for me because I always felt that RFK was a little fringe until the last few years. I think that I don't think that the stance against most of the FDA and their Western medicine corporate-sponsored narrative is fringe anymore. So I want to read my favorite ex post of probably the last year, because I think it's going to be foundational. So if you don't have X, get X. I think it's one of the last free media forms left. If you have Substack, but X, I think, is going to be how people are going to get their news. Again, shout out to Elon Musk for creating a free media system. A big fan of the team of people. When smart people work together, a lot of really good things happen, and I'm a big fan of that. I've worked really hard in my life to surround myself with really smart people with good advice, and I think that you have to have people that are smart enough to challenge you that you respect, and I think that that's one of my favorite things about having RFK involved. So with that being said, here is the X post that I'm most excited about over this last year. It says, "The FDA's war on public health is about to end. This includes the aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides," might have been talking about that lately, "stem cells." I think that anyone that's known me for the last 25 years knows how passionate and how much of my life, work, and effort I've devoted into that. So the aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides, stem cells, raw milk, hyperbaric therapies, chelating compounds, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, vitamins, clean food, sunshine, exercise, nutraceuticals, and anything else that advances human health and can't be patented by pharma. If you work for the FDA and are part of this corrupt system, I have two messages for you. Preserve your records and pack your bags. I am such a fan. I'm genuinely excited for patients to maybe be surrounded by a system that's not hell-bent on ruining your health. I think processed foods, when you have to add vitamins and sunlight and exercise to things that the FDA has tried to discourage, I think it should be a moment for everyone to kind of wake up and realize that being healthy is not about taking a bunch of medications. It's about trying to get off a bunch of medications and make this device that we're trapped in or get to live in healthier, more active, and function like it was meant to. That's not by taking a lot of medications. It's by getting your body metabolically reset. I think peptide therapy, people need to realize it's not a medicine. It's a naturally occurring peptide within the human body that you can supplement. I'm a big fan of RFK Jr. I'm a big fan of Elon Musk for providing this format. I'm a big fan of an administration that seems like we're going to strip apart the corruption involved in ruining people's health. I hope everyone out there feels that. I think if you know me, you know how sincere that is. If you need some references on what's gone on, go to Substack. Look up Stephen Kirsch. Look up RFK. Go to X. Go look up health and wellness and do some of the follows on those people. I think you're going to be shocked, surprised, humbled by how easy some of this could be if we unwind the medical narrative a little bit. With that being said, thank you for your time and attention. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notifications button so you get to be notified by that. I think if I could come out of this little short with anything, it would be read The Real Fauci. I think that RFK's book, Vaxxed, Unvaxxed, The Real Fauci, it's all annotated. The bibliography in that book is the most important part. I think the fact that RFK just listed out ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, vitamins, stem cells, peptides, raw milk, I think that the healthcare of our country could be a lot easier if we focused on things that make you healthy instead of treatments for chronic diseases. Again, with that being said, thank you so much. My love and respect for our patients and the health of our patients is genuine, and I want to thank you for your time and attention. One last thing. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on your post notifications. We would like to interact and make this content real for you and for us. With that being said, I want to end this with the MAHA. This genuinely could be about making America healthy again. I love hashtag MAHA. And we were joking around, even hashtag MAGA, make America great and healthy again. But it's more about health and wellness of our patients, our country, everyone coming together. I promise you that when I'm in a room with anyone else, the most important thing in our life we have in common. If the most important thing to you is your family and your health, then we have the two of our top two things in common with each other. Please remember that as you interact with everyone as we go through this next week. Thank you for your time and attention. Love you guys.